What I'm going to say now is specific to this group of people here. Those people who are walking the spiritual path. It's a beautiful quote from Swami Dejavananda, and he says, "The road to perfection is always under construction." The road to perfection is always under construction. You and I are trying to be better people. We're trying to be physically better, mentally better, intellectually better, socially better, financially better, better in every which way. And as we strive to be better, sometimes that's not going to happen. Sometimes we're going to fail, sometimes we're going to be unsuccessful. In such a situation, we have to learn to forgive ourselves. We have to learn to say that it's okay. Because if we don't forgive ourselves, we stagnate. We cannot move forward. When we learn about ourselves, that balance between regret and forgiveness comes into play. Because if I forgive myself too much, I'm never going to grow. If I have too much regret, that too will prevent me from growing. I need to find that balance between regret and forgiveness. You and I who are striving to better ourselves, we have to forgive ourselves for what we've done in the past, who we were in the past. All of the Acharyas tell me that, you should never be ashamed of who you were. And not that I am ashamed of who I am, but I lived a very different lifestyle than what I live now. And that's fine. Totally fine. They tell me about that all the time. Because sometimes I hesitate to share certain examples of my life with everyone. But I don't. I talk about how I went to the Led Zeppelin concert, Sarstock, etc., etc. We have to forgive ourselves and keep moving forward. Keep walking this path of betterment. And as we keep walking towards this, what happens is we come to know ourselves. We come to know who we are. This is the purpose of living, is to know our true nature. There is nothing more important in our lives than to know our true nature. And when we do, we'll understand why it's so important. Because at that point, when we know ourselves, nobody can take our peace away from us. Even in Gita it says, when one's sorrow is heavy, even then, that master is unmoved. When we attain such betterment of ourselves, when we perfect ourselves, intellectually, mentally, doesn't matter what people say, doesn't matter what people don't say. When you're happy, what you have and what you don't have becomes irrelevant. Happy. Period. When we know all of this, we can start appreciating the need to develop synergies in our relationships, friends, families, significant other, ourselves. Then dealing with people becomes awesome. It becomes fun. It becomes a challenge. It becomes a source of joy. And I've always liked to be by myself, and I still like being by myself, but I don't mind being around people anymore. And I'm always around people anymore, all the time now. So, everything I'm saying here is verified for my own life by me. You do it too now. Call my bluff. See if these synergies I'm talking about are accurate or inaccurate. Try. If you don't try, you'll never know. And you'll keep on inviting me, and I'll keep on telling you lies. So try developing these synergies, and see if they're true. See if dealing with people becomes awesome then. See if you can be that vice president in your HR department. And it's worth it.
Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om